Hello and welcome back to another video on the Infinite channel, and in this video we are going to look at a Rockstar Newswire article that came out on July 9th, but I was unable to cover it as I was out of station. So you know what, tomorrow the new DLC is coming out tomorrow at 2:30. Here you can see, let me just zoom out here. So GTA Online, we see the next Big Score DLC release countdown 1 day 2.5 hours. So it's currently 12 p.m. right now on 13th. So 14 July, 2.5 hours, 2:30 p.m. we are going to get the new DLC, and we also have 128 days left. Basically 128 days and 12 hours exact left for GTA 6. So anyways, we'll keep that on the back burner for now. Right now we're going to look at this new DLC, and we're going to talk about what Rockstar has released in the new article. First of all, we see an artwork. We see Mr. Faber, him with a tiger statue. We see a bike. We see a robber having, a robber carrying a bag, escaping on a bike from a police officer. We see two police cars. We see a couple of police officers. We see the Kortz Center obviously over here. This is probably one of the paintings right here, the hibiscus one. This is probably an NPC. Like for the garment factory we have Jody, and for Kosatka we have Pavel. For the auto shop contracts we have the two uh, uh, African American people. I don't want to, let's just leave it at that. So I guess this might be one of the NPCs. Or they might even introduce a new mechanic where this is going to be helping us in actually robbing the place. Who knows, we'll see tomorrow afternoon. And is this a new gun? I'm not really sure. I think it's a new gun. Yeah, this looks like a FAMAS. Or is this the bullpup rifle? Yeah, it might be the bullpup rifle. But anyways, yeah, this right here is a quad center, this trapezium shape right here behind this character. We have a man in a mask, a golden skull mask. I don't know who that is. Could that be one of the three OG characters? Not Franklin, not Michael. Can that be Trevor? I don't think so. That might be a completely new character introduced in the finale. And obviously we have another screenshot right here where a person wearing a full hazmat suit is stealing a painting. So this is probably us. We are stealing a painting, and we can see there are lots of lasers around here. So this might be a stage in the heist where we have to get past a couple of lasers. We have to steal the paintings and turn the lasers off and come out again. We'll see. So the Quad Center heist coming to GT Online July 14th. So like we just saw, it's right tomorrow, 2.5 hours. Exactly 24 hours and then 2.5 hours. So it's going to be absolutely amazing. Tomorrow evening I'm going to be releasing a video talking about what are all the new content that has been added in the game. So scope out Los Santos premier cultural space and pocket prize artworks in the Quad Center heist coming to GTA Online on July 14th. Link up with the mysterious Mr. Faber and his chief fixer Raf DeAngelis. So Raf DeAngelis he stays in the car wash. If you don't know, he's usually just checking something out on the laptop. Yeah. To take on blockbuster new heist where you'll meticulously stake out the museum and carefully plot your approach and then snatch the Quad Center most valuable exhibits. So where you'll meticulously stake out the museum sounds very similar to Cayo Perico heist, where you have to go to the island, look at the various entry points and then select it and carefully plot your approach, again similar to the Cayo Perico heist, and then snatch the Quad Center most valuable exhibits. So yeah, basically scope it out, plan your approach, steal the artifacts. Okay, so this is the new art studio, fake it until you take it. Taking down a culturally and commercially high value target like the Quad Center requires a proportional level of preparation. Investing in an art studio space expansion inside your mansion will get you started. Similar to other owned properties, mansion owners can also extend an invite to their friends and host them inside their art studio. So nice. So for me it sounds like they're going to add a mini game where you and your friends can just chill and paint together. Might be, might not be, but yeah, let's read the second paragraph. Once renovated, a gifted counterfeiter will occupy the studio, crafting forgeries to replace the valuable target pieces inside the museum. Consider them your personal artist in residence. Gear and tech will accumulate inside your art studio as you prepare, and you and your associates will be able to select from the stockpile when building custom loadout for the finale. Okay, so we will have the fake paintings in our mansion, and we have to carry that to the Quartz museum and we have to replace it. That's what I'm getting from this article up until now. So we have a guy or a girl or a person in our mansion who is, making this counterfeits. We carry this over to the museum, replace the original with the counterfeit, and then escape with it. Maybe, who knows? Approach solo, or with a clue. Approach solo or with a crew of up to 3 other players. Having extra hands may help you escape with more. Raf will be your point man for the heist. Okay. Sharing recon and vital intel as you execute well prepared plans. You can also expect your mansion's trusty AI assistant to come in handy. So maybe the AI will actually help us in hacking this time instead of us doing it by ourselves. And Raf will be the point man. Okay, like Jody is for the garment factory and Pavel is for the Cayo Perico heist. For those making the initial foray into mansion ownership, there's still time to take advantage or whatever. Yada. Okay, I just clicked on something that I didn't want to click on. Okay, let's go. So again, we have 3 people carrying bags, duffel bags, escaping on their bikes from the Quartz Center. So this is definitely one of the exit plans, to just take off on your bikes and lose the cops basically. The art of the steal. Scope out the Quartz Center in Pacific Bluffs to stroll among the works in the gallery's latest collection. Snap candid photos of the paintings on the wall without alerting security, and ascertain how to get in and out of the cultural foundation unscathed with substantial variability to help keep your options open. Okay, that's a lot of things, a lot of words. So basically this is what the scope out mission is going to be like. Just go into the gallery, roam around, take pictures as if you're taking them for Instagram or some social media. What social media does GT have? Does it have Bleeter or something? I think I've heard that somewhere in game. But yeah. And also ascertain how to get in and out of the cultural foundation unscathed with substantial variability to keep your options open. So will the game force us to choose different exit and entry options each and every time, just so we don't keep repeating the same entry and exit and get burned out basically. Once you've scoped out the exhibit, you can meticulously plan out and gear up for a final approach. As the most prestigious exhibition gallery in all of Los Santos, the Quartz Center also contains abundance of fine art that can be stolen as secondary targets. Okay, and these can stack quickly, making this newest heist a most physically enriching score. So there's going to be secondary targets. Like for Cayo Perico, you have the necklace or the tequila or I think there's some document the first time you do it, or the panther statue as the primary target, and the secondary target is the cash, cocaine, weed, basically all of that stuff. So yes, there's going to be abundance of fine art that is going to be the secondary target, and it makes the newest site a most physically enriching score. So this makes me think that this is going to pay out the most, out of all of the heists that we have seen so far, because the way you have to think about this is the Kosatka costs you $2 million, and every time you do Cayo Perico it will earn you $1 million. So you need to do it twice to make up, to get the money back on what you spent on the Kosatka. I'm thinking of this around the same lines. A mansion cost you around 12 to 20 million if I'm not wrong, from the cheapest to the highest, the most costliest variant. So I think doing this heist twice should give you enough to buy back the mansion, or to give you back the amount you spent on the mansion. So if you make around 5 to 6 million each time, so that would be a pretty appropriate amount to make this the most physically enriching score. Scoping can be beneficial to identifying these treasures as well as discovering multiple viable escape routes. Covering your tracks and being covert will be crucial for a maximum take, since art known to be stolen will be harder to fence. Commanding lower prices on the secondary market Ensuring no witnesses and wiping CCTV footage will keep the heat off of you and your take higher. So we have to have some amount of stealth in this heist. Covering your tracks will be crucial for a maximum take. So art known to be stolen will be harder to fence. So you can't always go and steal the most popular items, since the price of them will drop eventually. And wiping the CCTV footage is also an option. And this sounds like it's mandatory, so to keep the heat off of your take and keep your take higher. So these are the 4 new artworks, I assume. This is from Red Dead Redemption. Again, I'm just assuming this looks like cowboy, horse, all that stuff. This, I don't know what this is. This looks like a guy from GTA 4. This is the mansion with the bunny. I think this is like a callback to the dying bunny noises that you can hear in the Vinewood mansion. And oh wait, is that Chop? That's Chop, right? Chop, Franklin's dog. Oh, this is the Yeti right here. We have Lester. Oh, you can actually, this is the casino guy that always stands outside. The casino receptionist. This is the alien. I have this suit. Nice. There are some Easter eggs all over the place. Okay, we'll get to this new card later, but let's read through this. Establish your own collection. Display your trophies with pride of place. In addition to serving as a base of clandestine planning operations, the art studio also allows you to show off successfully stolen masterworks inside a mansion instead of selling it to Mr. Faber's clientele. Okay, so you can either choose to sell the artworks, or you can choose to keep them with you and show them off. So does that mean you will not get any money if you choose to keep it for yourself? That's what I'm thinking, because you steal something and you sell it to others to make the money. You just don't get money because you're stealing something. Every week the initial sale will garner the most robust payout, but with the option to keep stolen primary target paintings and decorate your mansion, along with 3 new paintings to steal each week. Okay, so Rockstar is going about this heist on a weekly basis. So what that reminds me of immediately is the salvage yard, where you can steal 3 cars basically, and you can steal and you can sell them, but you can choose to keep certain cars for yourself, and you can only choose to do that when Rockstar makes that option available for you. So each and every week it's basically the same 3 heists, but the car keeps changing, and then you can sell them, and you have to sell them most of the time. But here it's telling that you can choose to keep it for yourself, and only the initial sale will garner the most robust payout, and the second and third sale will be lower than the initial one. That's what I'm getting from here. Okay, so Rockstar is trying to do something different. It's trying to mix different mechanics from different heists all together in this one. I see that. And this is a new car and more. Fully prepare for the Quartz heist by making sure and enroll your final collector program. Okay, play GT Online. Okay, I've done that. I've completed a heist also. And which car is this? Oh, okay, the Grotti Veleno GT. Okay. Mansion owners who play GT Online through July 13 will receive elite status in the program and receive a free Annihilator stealth helicopter. So I'm getting this tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, 1 million discount on the art studio and the free Annihilator stealth helicopter. A Quartz Center sculpture and the opportunity to steal a special high value painting to sell or keep inside the mansion. I'm definitely keeping this. I don't think I'm going to be selling this special high value painting. And also the Quartz Center will also introduce new vehicles, including supercars. New vehicles being the keyword, plural, including supercars as well as drift and HSW upgrade compatible options. GTA Plus members will be able to claim the brand new Grotti Veleno GT for free starting July 14. Before a week it goes on sale to the public. Okay. So yeah, that's about it for the July 9th article, guys. From what I'm seeing here, new artwork right here, new character, possibly new character, or is that just Raph in the mask? Who knows? New character, new space inside the mansion, new heist, obviously, new mechanics, new cars, and yeah, I still don't know if this is going to be the last. What do you say? What am I trying to say? The last DLC in GTA Online, and I'm not sure if GTA. I mean, do you? Okay, let me phrase this properly. What do you guys think? Do you think Rockstar is going to stop caring about GTA Online once GTA 6 is launched 4 months from now? I genuinely want to know that, because I don't think they're going to close down GTA Online or GTA 5 at all. One, because it's such an iconic game, and two, it still makes the money up to this day. So I think they won't be launching any more DLCs, any major DLCs. I can be wrong. I'm just speculating that they're not going to, keep people on this game, keep more amount of people on this game. They're going to move more people to GTA 6, and they're just going to keep maintaining this game and give us the normal weekly updates. But I don't know. I hope this is not the last DLC we get for this. I want a DLC to be launched around the GTA 6 timeline, like a month or a week before GTA 6, and that'll be fun to play. But yeah, we got a DLC last December, that was a mansion DLC. We are getting a DLC now in July, which is around 7 months. There's a 7 month difference. So we could be getting a new DLC again in December, hopefully after GTA 6 launches. And yeah, if it does, I'll be definitely making a video on that. For now, I'm going to take a look at the new DLC, and I'm going to stop playing GTA Online for a while. And if there's any new content that comes to GTA Online, a new content like a DLC, not the old bonuses or weekly updates, I'll definitely come back to it. But until then, I'll just check out the DLC, I'll make a video on it, I'll explore all of the options of the heist and do it solo, do it with some friends, and I'll upload videos on that. But after that, I think I'll take a break for some time. But until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow evening, and yeah, have fun, play the game, take care.